Can we get stuck in hypnosis? No, we cannot. Hi guys, I wanted to talk about hypnotherapy. So using hypnosis for therapeutic purposes. And I just want to tell you what hypnosis and hypnotherapy actually is. And I just wanted to check on those beliefs and objections that we have that keep us away from trying that amazing tool, that it's helping people around the world to change their lives. What hypnosis is, this is a state that we are getting into and out of every day multiple times that we don't even realize. For example, when we're watching TV or driving our car and we arrive from point A to point B and we don't even know how that happened, it's because we were in a state of hypnosis. So it was our subconscious mind working and taking control over our conscious mind. This is what hypnosis is. I came across an information that actually panic attacks are a form of hypnosis, a bad hypnosis as well, because we are so focused. It's like a tunnel of our focus that we are in, and it's difficult sometimes to snap out of. That's why a good hypnosis would work on the bad hypnosis that panic attacks, for example, are. So what is hypnotherapy? It's using hypnosis for therapeutic purposes. So it's a serious thing. It's not like a joke. It's not like a hypnosis on the scene that you might have seen, that we will become like chooks and starting to do weird things and noises and stuff. No, this is actually changing people's lives. And why? It's because when we are in psychotherapy, for example, so it's like a spoken therapy, that it only works on a conscious level. We are talking to our consciousness, that it can be sneaky and tricky, as we know. But when we are under hypnosis, we are avoiding that critical mind, and we are going straight to the subconscious mind, and we are talking with the subconscious mind. So what subconscious mind actually is, I will also show you my beautiful drawing, but if you imagine like being in multiple of files, okay, there is file one on top of the other, and this is our life. So everything we experience from our childhood, every emotion, every feeling, every thought, everything that we learned from, for example, our parents, is stored in our subconscious mind. So this is why sometimes people say on like a regular therapy that I've been in therapy for like 5 years and nothing is changing. Sometimes usually it's because we are talking to our conscious mind, to our intellect, that it's actually smart enough to talk us out of things every now and then, as we know. That's why it's not working very well. Talking to the subconscious mind, where everything is stored, is a different story. So the good news are that even though everything is stored in the subconscious mind, we can still, through hypnosis, override what's in there. So we can learn a new behavior, a new pattern, and override the old ones and live a new life. Maybe without the fear, without the phobia, without stress, without depression. We can do that all. So maybe again saying what the objections could be, so that we can get them out of the way and be clear about the intention of hypnosis, is we cannot get stuck in hypnosis. If, for example, you have an online session and the connection breaks or anything like that, it's okay. You're gonna wake up out of hypnosis anyway, because it's your natural state that you know from everyday life. Then what else? The hypnotherapist is actually in control of the session, while on a psychotherapy session the client has to feel the control over the session. In hypnotherapy it's a bit different, or it's exactly the other way around. So it's the hypnotherapist who is in control of the session. So it's quite important to have a good rapport with your hypnotherapist so that you can feel good and safe and let go of your control, because this is what that's all about. The deeper the hypnosis is, the more effective and more successful the session would be. How many sessions? I can't tell you that. It's so individual. For some people 1, for some people 5, for other people would be 7 sessions. It really depends on the problem you have, how complex it is, when did it start, and all that stuff. But it's still so worth it. And here I can tell you that before I actually decided for hypnotherapy, I've done my own research, I checked all the internet, and I came across many things like statistics, for example. They say that hypnotherapy is successful in 93%. It's quite a lot. I've read many reviews of clients, of Polish hypnotherapists or Australian hypnotherapists. I went through them all just to see if they are really happy with their results. And I was amazed to see how many people were saying such good things about hypnotherapy, that they were struggling with something for their whole life. And here they are. They are fine. They are completely good after, I don't know, like 3-5 sessions of hypnotherapy, which blows my mind when you think about it. But it does make sense. Here, when I will show you the drawing, okay, maybe I will tell you more, a little bit more after that.
This is the theory of mind. So looking at the picture and imagining that this is your mind, the conscious mind is only just about 10%. All the rest, so nearly 90%, is the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind consists of the modern memory and the primitive one. It's not that important for me that you remember that, but just looking at the difference. It's worth mentioning the critical mind as well, that is part of the conscious and subconscious mind, and this is where all the information that hit us within the day is stored for, let's say, 24 hours or the time when you sleep.
So there you go. Based on the drawing, you can see how big of a chunk our subconscious mind is. It's almost 90% of our mind. This is why it's so critical to talk to our subconscious mind rather than our conscious mind. One thing about the critical mind is that when we're children and we're still small, our critical mind is not developed yet. This is why it's so important, for example, for parents to be careful what they say to their children. Because at that age, they are just soaking everything in like a sponge. They just have no filter. They don't know what's good, what's bad. They cannot criticize information. This is why sometimes people come to a hypnotherapist saying, I'm scared of dogs. But why? Do you see that, dogs are scary? No, I don't even know where it came from. And then under hypnosis, we find out that the root cause of the problem is that the mom, when the child was 3, told him that all dogs are bad. And then since then, the child remembers that very well and carries that fear throughout the whole life. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we need to be careful what we say to our children when they are still very sensitive and they don't have this filter and they don't have this critical mind developed as yet. I wanted to show you also, because I'm reading Dispenza book. Joe Dispenza, he's so famous now, and he's running multiple workshops of deep meditation, where he also shows here, for example, sorry, there's like a big insect. So normally we operate on beta brain waves, but that all changes when we are in hypnosis or deep meditation, for example, that they change to alpha or theta or delta or gamma. That's like a next level brain waves that help us heal. So when we getting into those, this is like neuroscience, right? So when we are able to reach those other brain waves, that the normal chatty beta ones, we are actually in a position of heal our bodies as well, because this is when our autonomic nervous system activates, and it's working and it's in control, and the parasympathetic, that relaxed state, helps us to deeply heal even our tissues, our bodies, because sometimes people with pain come, or with cancer, and this stuff can help as well. The hypnotherapy can help. Yeah, so basically, I guess summarizing that video is, hypnosis is safe. Hypnotherapy is there to help you for therapeutic purposes, to deal with your stress or anger or trauma or depression or anorexia, bulimia, drugs taking, you know, problems with weight, so many things, to give you a new quality of life and maybe get rid of them once and for good, because we are talking to the subconscious mind that it's actually there to be talked to. It's safe, and the hypnotherapists will not do anything that the client doesn't want. You are always conscious. So remember that whenever you need to go to the toilet or whatsoever, you are absolutely able to say it, and you will have knowledge of that. You will know it. Okay, so it's not like, oh, I'm just gonna do some weird stuff. No, you are always. Your subconscious mind, your conscious mind is just working in the background. Your subconscious mind is out there, open for suggestions, but it doesn't mean that your conscious mind is just like completely out. No, of course it is there. So anything that you don't want, or you want to go to toilet, you can say it. Okay, you can say it. So I encourage you to try that amazing method that really, as I said, I've done my research and I've seen that it helps people around the world with so many things that it blows my mind. If you still have some objections, or you still don't know some things that you would like to find out, message me and I will try to help you as much as I can. And for now, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.